everyone, and welcome. Today, we are putting together the absolute perfect trip to Gifu Prefecture. This is a part of Japan just packed with history, nature, and some truly incredible food. So, let's get right into it.
So, let me ask you something. Are you looking for an experience that goes beyond the neon lights and the super crowded cities? A journey into a quieter, more traditional side of Japan? If you're not in your head right now, then Gifu is exactly where you need to be. Gifu's appeal really boils down to these incredible pillars. You've got these stunning World Heritage villages. You can soak in one of the most famous hot springs in the entire country. You're surrounded by the majestic Japanese Alps. And, oh yeah, you can indulge in legendary Hita beef. This is so much more than a trip. It's like a journey back in time. All right, first up, let's dive into the very heart of Gifu, its timeless towns, where, seriously, every single corner feels like you've just stepped onto a movie set. You've basically got two main choices here, each with a totally different personality. On one side, you have Shirakawa-go. It's this serene, iconic World Heritage site, almost like a quiet living museum. And then you have Takayama, which people call Little Kyoto. It's bustling, full of lively markets and sake breweries. So, what's your style? Quiet contemplation or energetic exploration? The thing that makes Shirakawa-go so incredibly special is this architectural style, Gasho Zukuri. The name literally means hands in prayer, and you can totally see why when you look at those steep roofs. They were brilliantly designed to handle the heavy, heavy snow they get there. But the coolest part? This isn't just some preserved relic. It's a living, breathing village where people still live and work every day. Now, over in Haida Takayama, the vibe is all about getting out and about. You have to wander the Sanmachi Suji Historic District with all its perfectly preserved buildings from the Edo period. You'll want to get up early for the morning markets, pop into a sake brewery for a tasting, and of course, you gotta get that perfect photo on the famous red Nakabashi Bridge. You know, this quote from a traveler's blog just nails the magic of Gifu's towns. Even though it's about Gujo Hachiman, the feeling applies everywhere. These places don't feel like tourist traps. You can actually feel the pulse of daily life all around you, which makes the history feel so much more real and authentic. After all that walking, you're gonna be hungry. And that brings us perfectly to our next section, Gifu's absolutely unforgettable food scene. Let's just pause here for a second, because in the world of Japanese Wagyu, this name carries some serious weight. Hita beef. I love this quote from a blogger's first experience with Hita beef because it captures the feeling perfectly. It is so luxurious, so melt-in-your-mouth amazing, that it almost feels like an indulgence you haven't earned yet. It's a truly top-tier culinary experience. It's that good. And here's the best part. There are so many ways to try it. You can go all out and get an A5 rank steak dinner, that's the highest quality grade there is, or you can just grab a delicious beef skewer from a market stall for a few bucks. You'll also see it as lightly seared sushi or as hoba miso, which is a local dish where it's grilled with savory paste on a magnolia leaf. But seriously, Gifu's food scene is so much more than just beef. You cannot leave without trying Takayama ramen. It's this light soy-based soup that's just perfect. Or gohe muchi, which are these grilled rice cakes with a sweet and savory miso glaze. And hey, if you see ayu or sweet fish grilling over an open fire, get one. It's a true taste of Gifu's pure mountain rivers. Okay, from the amazing flavors of the towns to the beauty of the landscape, let's explore Gifu's incredible nature, from its healing waters all the way to its mountain peaks. First up is Gero Onsen. And listen, this isn't just any hot spring. It is officially one of Japan's 3 famous springs. The water here is legendary for being incredibly smooth and alkaline, which has earned it the nickname Bijin no Yu, the water of the beauties, because of how amazing it supposedly makes your skin feel. Now, while Gero is definitely the most famous spot, it is not your only option. If you want something a bit more rustic, a little wilder, then you have to head deeper into the mountains to Okuhira Onsenkyo. It's actually a collection of 5 different onsen villages scattered through the Alps, and it offers this incredible nature-focused experience with some of the best open-air baths you'll ever find. To really appreciate the sheer scale of the Japanese Alps, you've got to get up high. The Shin Hodokata ropeway is an absolute must-do. It is Japan's only double-decker gondola, and it lifts you over 2,000 meters out for these just breathtaking 360-degree views. Near Gero, you can also explore the Kosaka area, which has over 200 waterfalls. Or if you're driving, the Kaido is a scenic route that's especially stunning in the fall. Feeling inspired? Ready to book those tickets? Good. Let's get practical. Here are the essential pro tips you're going to need for a smooth, stress-free journey through Gifu. Okay, the first big question is always, how do you get around? A rental car gives you the ultimate freedom to explore on your own schedule, but you gotta be aware of long distances and some pretty narrow mountain roads. On the other hand, relying on trains and buses is totally doable, especially between the main spots like Takayama and Gero. It's way more relaxing, but you will need to plan your days around their timetables. Now, this next tip comes from a traveler's bitter memory, so listen up. The weather in Gifu's mountains can change in a heartbeat. Always check the forecast and pack layers. A jacket is non-negotiable, even if it seems warm. And of course, comfortable shoes for all that walking and a mobile battery are absolute must-haves. And what about the budget? Well, one traveler tracked their expenses for a 3-day trip by car, and that included lodging and even a Hidata beef dinner. The total came out to just under 39,000 yen per person. That just goes to show you that even with a little splurge, a trip to Gifu can be very manageable. So the main takeaway here is this. There is no single correct way to experience Gifu. That's what makes it so great. It's a place with incredible variety. You get to mix and match a historic town with a mountain hike, or a gourmet meal with a relaxing onsen soak. You are the architect of your own perfect adventure. Gifu has all the ingredients for an unforgettable journey right into the heart of Japan. The only question left is, what kind of story are you going to write? Thanks so much for watching.